morning, family friends. Pastor Dylon T. Young, come to you once again from Bethlehem Baptist Church in Alexandria, Virginia, with the Monday Matters. This past week, my wife and I'm sure most of America, we watched the Artemis II launch. That was a big deal for many of us. This moon mission, they're not going to land on the moon, but they're going around the moon and so forth. This is a big deal for many of us because most of us who grew up now, we had never seen anything like this before. So we are sitting down, we're watching this launch, again, as most of the countries watch, a great thing. But I've listened to the commentators, and they're talking about the G-forces. Now, we don't use that terminology that often, but G-forces speaks about the amount of pressure that's on a person, particularly when there's a plane that's taken off, or particularly a launch like that. A normal G-force of 1, that's your normal gravity weight. So if you're a 200-pound person, you're carrying around 1 G of gravity. But they're saying these astronauts, as they're sitting in that rocket ship ready to take off, and it launches off, there's like 4 G's of pressure on them. That means 4 times. So if they're normally 200 pounds, it feels like you're 800 pounds. And with that much weight and pressure on you, you can hardly move. You can barely move anything. You're just sitting back there taking off. And sometimes, my friends, we may feel that way during the start of a week on a Monday. We may feel like we got all that pressure on us, all those G-forces holding us back. We can't go forward. But keep this in mind. Those G-forces, that pressure that was on those astronauts, it didn't mean they were staying put. They were taking off. And sometimes you may feel that pressure on you. It's not because you're not going anywhere. It just means God's about to take you off. Isaiah, he wrote in Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31, we know the very familiar passage. He said, they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like an eagle. They shall run and not grow weary, and walk and not faint. That's what's happened with those astronauts. When they took off, although they felt all the pressure, they were going somewhere. They were going somewhere. And that's how it is with you. You may be starting off this Monday, or maybe this entire year. You may feel like all this pressure is on you. But God is taking you somewhere, because Jeremiah 29:11 says, I know the plans I have for you. It's not to harm you, for you to prosper. And so, my friends, as you move forward this week with all these G-forces on you, be mindful that you're not being held back. You're just getting ready for takeoff. So be encouraged this morning, this week, as God takes you to new places. God bless you, my friends.